The Subaru Solterra spent 3 years losing to the Tesla Model Y in almost every way that mattered. It was Subaru's first real electric car, but it charged too slowly and traveled too little to keep up. So the 2026 Solterra is a ground-up answer, rebuilt around the two numbers that sank it: range and charging. Subaru reopened a finished car and re-engineered the very weaknesses that left it behind, which almost never happens. That bold new name across the tailgate signals a serious rebuild, yet one old flaw survived it, and we will get to that. Subscribe now because this comeback is far more dramatic than Subaru is ever willing to admit. From the front, the changes are quiet, cleaner headlights, and a calmer face that finally looks designed, not assembled. Subaru barely touched the silhouette because the way it looked was never the problem. Under that 6-star badge sits the promise Subaru sells best: standard all-wheel drive and real ground clearance for rough ground. Open the door though, and the transformation becomes impossible to ignore. The old cabin felt cheap and confusing, so Subaru gutted the dashboard and rebuilt the interior from scratch. The seats now wear a softer, grown-up material, the kind of quality the first attempt somehow skipped. Everything angles toward the driver, and the space feels calmer and far easier to settle into. Subaru also dropped the center console 2 inches, freeing knee room and making the cabin feel more open. But the biggest change sits in the middle, and it is the strongest reason to take this Solterra seriously again. Behind the redesigned wheel, the driver display is crisper, yet your eyes keep drifting to the center of the dash. A single 14-inch touchscreen, more than double the size of the one it replaces. It finally runs wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so your phone connects the moment you sit down. 2 wireless phone chargers sit just below, a basic touch the original launched without, and owners never forgave. Beneath all this calm though, Subaru changed what you cannot see: the way the whole car moves. Every Solterra still drives all 4 wheels, but the motors are stronger now, 233 horsepower standard. And for the very first time there is more. A new performance model, the Solterra XT, lifts that to 338 horsepower, the quickest Subaru ever built. In the back, a flat floor and long wheelbase give passengers proper space, one thing the original got right. Rear riders get their own vents and a comfortable bench, which matters more now that longer trips are realistic. Because the most important fix of all is range. The old car barely cleared 200 miles, so Subaru fitted a larger 74.7 kilowatt-hour battery. Now it covers up to 288 miles and refills far quicker, 10 to 80% in about 28 minutes. It can even charge at Tesla's own Superchargers now. At the back, the boot opens to 23 cubic feet, now with a hands-free powered tailgate. Fold the rear seats and it stretches to 63, room for a bike, a pram, and the shop. Subaru even tosses in its own branded bag, a small peace offering to buyers it once let down. It is a genuinely practical space, square and deep, finally attached to a car that can go the distance. And yet, the Solterra still cannot outrun its past. For all this progress, one limitation is simply built in. You can only have it with all-wheel drive, so the cheaper, longer-range front-drive version its Toyota twin the BZ4X offers is gone. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 still charges a little quicker, and the Tesla Model Y still travels further on a charge. Yet by the official numbers it holds its own, and starting under $40,000, it undercuts nearly every rival. So the real question is no longer whether the Solterra is broken, but whether Subaru fixed it in time. Has it finally caught the Model Y? Not quite. But for a car that started as a punchline, close enough is remarkable.